on. Yeah. All right. How are we going, everyone? Hope you all can see me now. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we're ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Dr. Kipples, PhD in donkey science. Notice the lab coat. Yeah, so I have 2 PhDs, by the way. You know, I'm a pretty top dog in the donkey science community, and I was like, you know, you might have seen a few donkey runs, but we're going to go into more depth about like how the tricks work and stuff. This is a beetle, right? And what we know about beetles is they have 6 legs. Okay. Well, we're just gonna do it again, all right? That's a failed experiment. So yeah, beetles have 6 legs, right? And when we jump on them, we invert that. So now they have 1/6 legs. I hope you're all following me at home. Oh my god. Okay. And then what I'm doing here is I'm subtracting 1/6 from 6. And as we all know, that's 1/0. And division by 0, the game can't quite handle that, and it just like spits us out of the game. Yeah, so this is the any percent math category, and that's why, because we do a lot of math. But there is a no math category where you don't do any of this. Yeah, so there's a lot of like really cool platforming in this game. So here we're going to do it again with the beetles. So if you didn't catch that, here we're at 1/6 minus 6 is 1/0. Beats the stage, beats the level. Yeah, so this is Crow. A lot of RNG here. If you're not familiar with, RNG means I really need these eggs. The E is silent. Yeah, so here we're going to do a... this is similar to the beetle. The math is like pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure you've all figured it out at home. So I'm not going to go into it too much. Yeah, so here, oh, we didn't get it quite there. So what's supposed to happen there is when you throw Dixie at an enemy, it changes the polarity, and yeah, what will normally happen there is you are sent slightly higher, and you could skip a little bit of the section there, but we didn't quite get it. Not every experiment works out, but yeah, we do our best here. Some good science happening. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen, but I have 2 PhDs here. I've brought them in. So yeah, I got one of them on my paper about pressing Y. Just like no one knew about pressing Y until I came along. I'm quite, like I've said, I'm quite a big deal in the donkey scientific community. So here we're just fighting a boss. Throw some cannibals in him. Here we're gonna fly across the lava. This trick is double frame perfect, but easy every time. Ah, it's all right. It's not the best to be Diddy at the end of the bosses because he will play the boombox, and that's just not as good as the guitar. It's just not as fast. So I need to get another Kong here because I lost Dixie. Oh. Some nice announcements there. Yeah, so we're just, whoa, okay. Yeah, we're just riding on Ramby. If you hold A and let go, he goes fast. It's pretty simple. Coming up here, we've got a trick that I discovered. It's called the Kipple's Turncoat. And what happens here is we're storing a glitch. So what will happen is the next time I take damage, I'll temporarily go on the enemy team. And what happened there is that guy, if you slow it down and go frame by frame, oh no, we didn't get enough height. He was not friendly to me. He didn't throw me far enough. So what that guy's supposed to do is he's supposed to throw me across that gap, but he just wasn't feeling up to it. He hadn't had his Wheaties, hadn't eaten any Wheat Bix, and yeah, he just couldn't chuck me far enough across the gap. So we'll give it another go. So there we go. So, you know, despite what it may appear, I'm not the only donkey scientist out there. There are others. The next trick, which we'll see at the end of the level, is, you know, doesn't have my namesake on it, which, you know, is quite rare. So the trick at the end of this level is called the Castella swap. And that's a Japanese donkey scientist. And he invented that trick. And it's quite a nice trick where you swap on the goal at the end of this stage because you need a Diddy Kong for the next stage, but you really want Dixie in this stage. She has a much more forgiving hitbox. Oh, well, sorry, we won't be seeing it now because, yeah, I'm not very good at this game, apparently. So yeah, you don't want to be Diddy in this level. This is quite shameful. But yeah, normally we would do a goal swap there. Yeah, but it didn't pan out. So this is where the game gets a little strange. There are some deities in the Donkey Kong Country universe, and some of them demand sacrifice. But if you do sacrifice Kongs to them, they will let you finish stages quicker. So in the speedrun we do this. So we're just going to set up a quick little ritualistic sacrifice here. And you know, it's a quick one, but you know, it's much appreciated. Thank the gods. And because we have curried favor with the beings that be, we are now able to turn into the snake, which is, you know, it's quite helpful. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let's slow it down a little bit. All right, I think we're good here. All right. So yeah, I want to be Dixie in the next stage. There's a bit of an interesting thing happening here. So we get both Kongs wet, so they're currently saturated. Now what this level does is it tries to raise the water up. So here when I take damage, I actually like get inside the trigger here, and because I'm wet, the game kind of like raises me up like the water here, and that's how I get up here really quickly. And again, you know, 1/6 minus 6. You all know the story. Division by 0. And we just beat stages. I mean, the game is quite generous. I think it gets embarrassed. I think that's what's going on. It gets embarrassed and it's just like, look, just get out of here. I know I've screwed up. Just leave, all right? Oh. Oh, what am I doing? No, okay. That was a mistake. I need both Kongs here. All right, there we go. So yeah, you can just kind of like team throw up in there. That trick's called the Kibbles Clip, named after me because I discovered it. So here, all we're really doing is like Dixie will breathe, and we use that as a timing to count. So yeah, Donkey Math is only really interested in the numbers 1 through 6, because that's all you really need to count up to. That's like the highest value. 7 isn't required for Donkey Math. So if you can count to 6, you can probably do some of this math quite easily. Oh, one more cycle. All right. That is quite a long boss. There's not much to him though. Yeah, so here we swap to Diddy because Diddy is faster. He's just better. Oh. That's not right. All right, no, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, so here, I'm not quite sure what is happening exactly, but yeah. Diddy just decides he's gonna run really fast. Maybe he's scared of spiders? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so here we have an auto scroller. So yeah. So yeah, I'll start explaining the next level now because it is quite a long one. So again, like some of the earlier stages, there's a lot of math involved here. But yeah, it's quite higher order math. There's like second or third differentials. But yeah, basically we're gonna be getting in a corner, and some black magic's gonna happen, and we're gonna beat the level. So that's coming up in a second here. I'll probably be quiet for most of it because it is quite hard to pull off. Alright, so here we go. So we're going to do a moonwalk. Going to do some ropes here. Here's a sacrifice to the donkey gods. In the corner. Oh no, we threw the bird. The gods were not pleased. The gods were not pleased with us. Oh my god. Things are not going well. So we make the sacrifice. We get in the corner. And there we go. I think the trouble with the first one is we couldn't get in the corner quick enough. Yeah. And just weren't happy with me. Thought I wanted to throw the bird. Didn't quite perform all the necessary dances. See, all right, we're fine. Here we have another auto scroller. This is a race of some description. I'm not sure what's happening here, but Alright, so this level is called Mudhole Marsh. This is the hardest level in the game, except for the other levels that are also the hardest levels in the game, but this is one of those hardest levels. Alright, I think we're okay. We're out of the woods. Oh. Alright, we're going for a swim, but that's alright. Just got halfway, so, you know, it's a minor time loss. So here's some more beetle math for you. I'm sure you've all seen this by now. The game just wants to get us out of the level as quickly as possible. So if we kind of walked, you know, give it the opportunity to exit us, and it'll take us up on it. Oh yeah, so this trick here, I also invented this one. But a bit of controversy around this one. There's another disgraced scientist called Mr. the Claude. He was a doctor, but disgraced, of course. No longer allowed to practice donkey science. So yeah. The donkey science community, we are very, you know, we take our ethics seriously, and if you try and steal another man's work, you will be ousted. Oh. So yeah, it's just another boss fight. Just coughing some coconuts at him. So if we get in the corner again, look, you want to be in the corner as much as possible. It is a lot faster to be in the corner. So we're gonna take this damage here. We're gonna swap Kongs. And yeah, we're gonna play the rest of the level as Diddy only. So it's a little risky. Oh. That's all right. I've played this game once or twice. I think we'll be all right. So the reason we want to be Diddy only here becomes apparent in the next stage. So what I discovered is, in the next stage, there's a... Whoa, that's the hard part right there, avoiding that DK barrel. In the next stage, there's a minecart. And if you have both Kongs, you have to wait for the other Kong to kind of get in the cart, you know. The instructor tells you, you know, hands and legs inside the ride at all times, and you have to wait for your girlfriend to get in the cart. But when she's not there, you can just go. So that's a lot nicer. So remember that, lads. Don't bring your girlfriend to the amusement park, all right? If you want to go on the rides, you don't want to waste time, leave them at home. So yeah, this ghost that's chasing us, he's trying to give us a mixtape. I don't know if you've recognized him, but that ghost right there, that's Tupac. Yeah, and he's just trying to give you his mixtape, and we're not interested, you know. We not you know, just not keen for it. Just don't want a bar of it, mate. All right, okay. So this level's like, so what's interesting is the wind goes left and right. And what you can do in this stage is when Diddy rolls, if he rolls with the wind, he acts as like a windmill, and he goes like a lot faster. So that's quite nice. We try and use that in the beginning there to skip a rat, but it didn't pay off. The wind wasn't blowing today. We didn't get enough speed there, so that was unfortunate. So here, you know, there's this like purple parrot guy, and you know, we were friends, but you know, and we still are, but you know, it's that social interaction there, that awkward one where you kind of know the guy, but you don't really want to talk to him right now, so you just kind of say, oh yeah, how's it going, mate? But you don't slow down or anything. You just keep plowing past him. You're like, oh yeah, mate, how's it going? How's the wife? See you later. I'm out of here. You know, we're just not interested in talking with this guy today. We're busy. We need to get to the next level. So here we're going to become the spider. Quite nice. And what I discovered is is that if you press L and R on the old Super Nintendo controller, you will make these platforms instantly. I think what of like, you know, graduate level scientists try and do is they try and press the A button. You just want to steer clear of that button. It's not a good button. L and R is where it's at. All right, cool. Glad we got through that level. That's a pretty difficult stage there. Happy with that. So here we go. Crow's back again. But this time I really don't need the eggs. So that's good. I need the barrels, but I don't want them. I don't want them on the left. I really want the barrels on the right. If at all possible, that would be lovely. Could I get some barrels on the right? Please. Oh, in the middle. That's all right. That's a compromise. Sometimes you have to make compromises in life. That was left there, but that one's not too bad. It's the middle one there that I really don't want to be on the far left. So again, we want to be Dixie here. The guitar is just better. So here, just a little bit of tech I discovered. If you hold Y and mash B, you get these like lunges all the way. You can just like mash the Y button. You can just press Y over and over. But yeah, if you're not mashing perfectly, you do lose some speed. So it is better to hold Y and mash B, just in the off chance that you do miss. That's not going to happen to me. You know, I do have 2 PhDs in donkey science, so I am considered a foremost authority on this game. So we're going to do a route called Kipple's Windy here, and what that involves is you do this team throw up here. Oh. And this is all intended. Trust me. Yeah, so we continue on. Yeah, so this is like kind of an auto-scroller. You kind of have to wait for this wind to kind of push you up. The only thing you can really do to speed it up is there's a section coming up where you can skip ahead by taking a bit of damage, which is coming up now. So I need to grab this DK barrel because if I take damage without it, I'm going to die, and I'd rather not do that. So that skipped like a small amount of this stage. I would consider that a minor skip. All right. So the next stage. The next stage is a very recent breakthrough for me. You know, it's called the Kipple's Castler. It's in Castle Crush. That's where it got its name from. And in this stage, look, this is some like dark arts black magic. I don't know I don't know if we have enough time. You know, I think I'd need like a 3-hour seminar just to catch you up, give you the basics. But I'll kind of describe what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna throw up here. I'm gonna, I don't know what this is. And we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna make a sacrifice. It did not work. See, this is what I'm saying. It does not make much sense. Not exactly sure what's happening here, but it's not working right now. We're gonna give it another go. Again, this is a very recent discovery for me. It saves a minute over the previous way to do it. And there we go. All right, so yeah. Again, I'm not sure what's happening there. There's like some black magic sacrificing. Oh, thank you. I think I just got another PhD. Thank you very much. Look, it doesn't even faze me anymore. Like the PhD economy in donkey science is very weird because your bananas will rot and you will just like your PhD will be gone. You know, once the bananas rot, and so that kind of forces you to keep innovating. You know, keep you on your toes. There are some scientists, you know, they're a little less, you know, important, who will try and like freeze their PhDs in order to, you know, keep them for longer. The really bad scientists will try and turn their PhDs into banana bread, and that's just sad. All right, if you're turning your PhD into banana bread in order to hold on to some of that glory, just forget about it, mate. Just give up. Maybe it's time to go into the private sector. Yes. So the snake here, he is allergic to lime cordial. This is Coddy's lime cordial. And he is so afraid that he is happy to jump twice in midair to just get away from it. He will bend physics. That is how afraid of the lime cordial that he is. He needs a bit of encouragement though, so, you know, we do have to remind him that the cordial is coming if he doesn't get the lead out. So we're done with him. We've traded him in for this bird here. And this bird is quite a big fan of Michael Jackson. He loves to do some moonwalking, which we'll see in a minute. So here he goes. There's a moonwalk. There's another moonwalk. Ah. And here's the spider again. You know, a bit of a cameo appearance. And we're done with him. Yeah, so this level this is like first section where you are playing as the donkeys, and then we will switch to the bird again. A lot of bird in the end game. He's I guess the developers considered him quite difficult, and they threw him all at the end here. But yeah, so what you can do here is a trick called the Kipple's Race Skipple, where you kind of go up there, take some damage, and skip the race. So that bird's kind of waiting for you at the starting line, but we're just not interested. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. But we'll get to see that skip again. So here it is again. If you kind of just go up and around, he doesn't notice you. It's like Pokemon. If you don't cross his path, he's just like not interested in a fight. Oh. Alright. This is fine. We're fine. Alright. Oh, what? Alright. Fair enough. So we got some lives there. We weren't supposed to. I'm pretty sure I did. There's like so the way the game works, if you go above a certain Y value in the level, you will just trigger the goal there if you don't touch the ground. And because we're flying, we never touch the ground. But so I must have went just a little bit too high, and that's why I activated the fanfare. But that's all right. That's like minor time loss. So here we're just fighting K-Rool. We just need to throw these cannonballs into his gun here. And ideally you'd throw them in as soon as possible, but, you know, we'll do pretty well at it. Whoa, come back here. No! Oh, oh my god. What even happened there? That has never happened before. That's alright. Does he stay on this side? I did not know this. I've never messed up this cycle. Well, this is fine. Oh, that was nice. Alright. Yeah, so we will be getting Blue Diddy in a moment here, but if you've read my paper, you will know that Blue Diddy is in fact slower. This was a very controversial discovery. I was not, you know, the other donkey scientists were not too pleased with me when I made the discovery about Blue Diddy being inferior, but it is a very popular piece of tech, but it does end up being slower, but not that much slower. So we will show it off because it is quite amusing. So now we're blue, and we will stay blue until we take any damage. But again, you know, if you're going for world record, but again, this is just to educate you on the finer points of donkey, and you know, a little bit more in depth about the science involved. So you can see, yeah, when we take damage, we're no longer blue. I don't know what that's about. But yeah. So it's just time here. And time. Very nice, very nice. Underestimate, love it. Yeah, so what do we have up on next?
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders. Now, I saw a little bit of a preview for this yesterday, and it is quite interesting. If you're not quite sure how to speedrun Space Invaders, I recommend you check it out. I had the exact same concerns as you, but it is a really interesting speedrun, so check that one out. And yeah, I think we'll now go to set that up, and I'll leave you to it. Thank you, everyone, for watching.